niña no quiere. Está gritando por ayuda.
This is a video of Carolina Kuda when she was 7 years old and was being abducted by her father, grandmother, uncle and aunt by the door of her private school in Querétaro, central Mexico. Her classmates' parents tried to help but didn't have any luck.
Oye, la niña no quiere. Está gritando por ayuda.
The 4 adults hit the other parents who tried to step in. They had a bat and it was a problem. They pulled my girl into the car, hurting her pretty badly. Carolina was screaming. She didn't want to go. The group escaped and the following day took young Carolina to Laredo, Texas to hide. Maria Eugenia knows because the Mexican authorities asked the U.S. Embassy in Mexico City if these people crossed a border bridge to the United States. They told them they did. I can't understand how someone can do this to his own daughter. It's the worst. Worst way how she was put inside the car, how she was hurt, how my friend was beaten, how they were hitting everyone. Since then, time and life have stopped for Maria Eugenia Sanchez, and the nightmare of searching for her little one began for the second time. Victor Kuda, her ex-husband, is a businessman from Puebla and also a U.S. resident. Maria Eugenia claims that after their divorce, he would have done anything to keep their 2 daughters, Nicole and Carolina. Maria Eugenia says that 4 years ago, Victor accused her of domestic violence in Puebla. I got sent to prison, and when I arrived, I saw the jail doors opening. I never imagined that I was going to be sent to jail with other inmates. I think that I have never been so afraid in my life, so much fear and so much anguish. Finally, the charges were dropped, but almost a year had to go by for her to legally get only her youngest daughter back, Carolina. For 2 years, they lived in hiding in Querétaro until September 11th of 2018. The day Victor Kuda took her away. There is not a single day that I don't think of them and see the days passing by. I have not seen Nicole in 4 years. She left a girl, she's a woman now. 4 years, and I don't want it to be like that with Caro. I want to be with them and want them to be with me because they are my daughters. In Mexico, Maria Eugenia pressed charges against her ex-husband for abducting a child, and also against his mom, his brother, and sister-in-law. An arrest warrant was issued for the 4 of them, actually. Victor's brother, Michel Kuda, and his wife were recently arrested in Puebla. Considered a fugitive by Mexican authorities, Victor gave a radio interview in Mexico explaining why he took Carolina away. I am no kidnapper. I am a father who has fought for his daughters and who has fought for their well-being. Everything that has happened here is a circus, a theater show to hurt my reputation. I am no criminal. I am only a father trying to protect his children from a family surrounded by criminals. In that interview, Kuda explained his reasons. My daughter was exposed to sexual abuse. I have the names of 2 girls, neighbors, who showed her pornography and forced her to kiss. For what reason? Because of the mother's neglect. Maria Eugenia's lawyer in Austin, Texas, strongly rejects these claims and asks Victor to leave the situation in the hands of the authorities and justice system.
El señor solo está haciendo declaraciones sin fundamento.
Mr. Kuda's claims are unfounded, and if he indeed has the evidence he claims, I invite him to present it at the court, to the judge, and to do what is convenient for his rights. We are only asking for, and our main goal is, that he presents to the court to fight his case, and that he brings the girl. Last May, a court in Texas, as shown in this document, ruled that Victor Kuda violated Maria Eugenia's custodial rights by taking and hiding the girl and ordered Carolina Kuda to be registered as a missing child with the United States National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. For the cases in which one of the parents takes a child out of the country where they live, the Hague Convention requires the immediate return of the abducted minors under 16 years old to their hometowns. Both Mexico and the United States are signatories to the convention. Nicole, the oldest daughter, is no longer protected by this convention because she is too old. But Maria Eugenia started the international abduction process for Carolina at the Foreign Affairs Ministry in Mexico. Given that this is an open case, the ministry only issued this statement. According to the Foreign Affairs Ministry in Mexico, in this case, the Mexican authorities put together a file that was delivered to the U.S. authorities. There can be a physical risk, mainly if you're on the run. You don't know what dangers could they face or the mental state of the abductor, but we are sure the girls are suffering psychological harm. If you know anything, if you have seen her, anything, please reach out to the authorities, let them know, speak up. It is the only thing I ask for as a mom. In order to have a trial known as an international abduction, the girl must be presented to a judge in Texas, so the search will be on until Victor Kuda brings the child, pursuant to his court order. In Mexico City, Paulina Gomez Bulchiner, U News.